What's up guys, Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. This week I'm going to show you guys how to photograph fireworks. Alright guys, photographing fireworks is pretty simple and straightforward. Even if you're doing it on a DSLR camera, on a 35mm camera like this one, or even a point and shoot camera, whatever camera you have the ability to shoot fireworks and shoot them well. Even if you do have one of those point and shoot cameras, you just want to make sure that your camera has certain settings on it that you're able to control when you're taking the photos. First off, one of the major settings is stopping down your ISO. You want to set your ISO to about 100. That's the sensitivity of the sensor that it is showing off to the photo. So a lower ISO gives a darker photo and you need more light to come in to properly expose the photo. The next one is aperture settings. You want to make sure that you close down the aperture ring inside so it's about at f6, f8, some sort of around that range. The more tighter close that you get it, the less light that you let in, it gives you a nice in-focus shot even if you're shooting a landscape type photo. So be sure to also check that out as well when focusing. The next step is to control your exposure of the photo. You're usually going to want a couple seconds to expose this photo, so I do recommend that you do have some sort of tripod, monopod, anything to keep the camera as still as possible when you're taking these photos. The more still the photo is, the less blurred out it's going to be, so you might want to consider picking up a very inexpensive tripod. And as lenses go, any lens is okay for taking photographs of the night sky and fireworks. I am personally using a 17 to 35mm lens when I will be shooting because it's a nice wide angle lens that will let me get nice landscape photos when I am taking pictures. You can pick up a 50mm as well for as little as $99 if you do have a DSLR. Any lens does okay when you're shooting photographs, especially of fireworks. Now, to shoot a photograph of a firework, you want a nice scene. If you want to, you can just shoot fireworks. You can also get landscape photos as well. So get it nice low to the ground, maybe shoot some people or some houses, give it some sort of depth so we don't just see the firework. You want to set, again, the aperture all the way down to about f6 or f8 so it will be all in focus. ISO set at 100 so it'll be nice and crisp of an image with minimal fuzziness of the photo. You also want to have your exposure for a couple of seconds, and that's why I said your tripod. You want to set up your tripod at some event or wherever you're taking photos, and you want to keep it nice and still. Press that shutter button and let it expose for about maybe 5-10 seconds. You really just need to play around with all these settings, and that's basically what the 4th of July is for photography geeks, is to play around with their settings of their camera to get the right exposure for that shot, because you can really get some beautiful photos, especially when you're taking photos of fireworks. All you have to do is just mess around. So that does it for me. If you have any questions about what to shoot for fireworks, especially when focusing, or if you have any questions for me about that, go ahead, leave a comment below in this YouTube video. You can also leave me an email, Creighton@LogicLounge.com. Also, don't forget to follow our social media profiles on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, all under the username of Logic Lounge. Of course, you can also like and subscribe to this video. It lets us know that you like these types of videos, and we'll continue to do more photography-based videos in the future. So have fun out there for the 4th of July, be safe, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.